Hey everyone, and welcome back and happy Tuesday. It's almost the middle of the week. I hope everyone's been doing great. So, today we're going to go over a Sword and Shield set, and we're going to be going through Crown Zenith, probably my favorite set from the era, just because, it's the most affordable, most fun to open. You don't have to panic by buying $30 packs like in Evolving Skies just to pull nothing out of 100 packs. And I do collect this a lot. I'm not just showing this to you. This is just some of my sealed collection. I have a bunch of packs and I have more back there. And we'll open one later. But I wanted to go through all these cards and some of the values and how they've been increased over the past couple of months. And just to see whether recommending or whether you think you should be buying some of these cards to complete your collection. So here is the Poke data, and the prices are from value high to low. I'm going to scroll down and kind of go to what I think are underrated cards, which are the evolutions and the dogs or cats, the legendary. And so if we take a look at, for example, Swincoon, and then we just do the raw data, we see that the price has been fairly stable since January, but it did have a spike from January until mid-January, and it's about double. So this one is probably one that may come down just because it doubled in the short term. But again, it still could be undervalued just given the history of other Suicune cards and how long you think it'll take to pull this card. If you think you'll get this card in 4 packs, then you could buy the packs. But honestly, if you want to complete a set, rather than buying packs, which this will probably take you 30 packs to pull, then which is about $300, it's much better just to buy the card. So if we go back and then we take a look at Entei, we see that this card is basically only $30. So again, that's 3 packs worth of cards. You're going to buy 3 packs and not get this card. So it's much more economically smart to just buy the card if you want to finish the set. And we'll look at the full set value just to see how much you would spend if you bought every single card. And then you can compare that to how many packs that is, and you won't pull nearly all those cards. So again, if we look at just raw data, we see that this has been stable since about the same time frame and had that same jump, meaning someone was obviously buying out the cards because they all have the same pattern. If you follow crypto, usually crypto has the same exact pattern. When it drops and goes up, it has at the same time because it's manipulated. Here, it was probably also manipulated just because you see that about $10 in price, almost doubling in price. Well, like $10 in price, and across it's been about the same. So keep an eye on these cards because if the market goes down, this card will certainly drop to its support level of about $21. So then the Mewtwo card I know has greatly increased, but I don't want to go over that one just because it's already $100 and you can take it as you want it. And then we look at the Raikou, or Raikou, however you want to pronounce this one. This card is even cheaper. So why would Raikou be cheaper than both of them? That could be an option of picking it up. Maybe you think it'll increase in value, or you just want it for your collection. Again, if we just look at raw, the raw value is about 27 and has been the same, honestly, probably all the way until pretty much October of last year. And it's only gone up a few dollars. So this one hasn't really even had a run, and the other two have a run. So maybe the other two needed to catch up to this one. But again, this is literally 2 or 3 packs worth of Crown Zenith to buy it, and to pull it, it'll probably cost you hundreds of dollars, which would be silly unless you like that enjoyment of opening packs and the gamble. I wouldn't recommend it if you're a collector. I would just buy the actual card. And so while we're at it, let's open up a pack of Crown Zenith, and then we'll continue. So as you see, I pulled a trainer gallery card. Not the best, probably like $1 or $2. So it's worth less in the pack, so I lost money. So you see, that's why you should just buy cards. So going back to the data, we also see some of these cards that I think are fairly underrated. I believe the Mew now is at good value. This probably was like $4, just several months ago. So let's take a look at the Mew. Obviously, Mew is a fan favorite, and while this loads, which is not loading, so there it goes, a little slow. So if we take a look at this card, we see that massive spike. Let's just pull off of it. So I was almost exactly right. That's crazy. So it was $4.94 all the way, basically, let's just call it up until November. And then it slowly increased dollar by dollar. But then starting in mid-January, it goes from $9 at the beginning of January all the way to $26 in the beginning of February. And now it has a pullback. So this price range is probably where people want to see the Mew. And so if you want it, it may be a safe buy now because you've already had a decrease by about $8. But again, the support level is about $13 and $9 between that range. So you may want to wait on it. There's going to be hundreds, probably thousands of these on eBay just because trainer galleries are much easier to pull. And you can see all the recent sales here. This is PokeData's website. You look how many PSA 9s and 10s there are, just tons. And so you might want to buy, a fully graded one because 154 for PSA 10 is not that bad in comparison to the price value of raw. So yeah, there's Mew. And I want to go over a few other ones of those trainer gallery cards as well. Let's wait for it to load. And let me know your favorite Crown Zenith cards. There's pretty much a lot. I'm not sure why the website's being slow. I kind of don't want to go back and forth. Let's try to reload. And just make sure it's still sharing my screen. Okay, so it is. So let's just continue. I know this is a rough video, but I don't edit, so I just kind of go with the flow. We see the Pikachu card, $16. There's so many of these. I think people love this card, but it's a Pikachu card. There's a lot of copies, but if you think that it's undervalued because it's like a secret rare, I would pick up the Pikachu. I'm sure that Pikachu was like a few dollars beforehand, but I want to show you some ones that I think are undervalued. For example, the Latias. If you look at a bunch of Latias cards, like the Gold Star Latias, the Latias from the Searching Sparks, they are extremely, priced in the hundreds of dollars compared to this, which is $9. Yes, this is just a trainer gallery, but the artwork is great, and it's literally $9. The Lapras is also a beautiful card, $7, and just look at the artwork on that. I know Lapras doesn't have that many good cards, but even that many cards in general. I think Fossil had one. So if you like Lapras, it's literally $7. That's less than a pack of Crown Zenith. But I wanted to show everyone the Deoxys because that's literally $6, and this is a fan favorite Pokemon. A lot of Deoxys cards are worth a lot of money. As you see here, the raw version is basically $6, and you can buy a PSA 10 for $70. So this card would be definitely recommended to buy in a PSA 10 if you think that this card will go up, because that's literally the price of several packs of Crown Zenith. So rather than buying 7 packs and having to grade it, you might as well just buy it yourself because you'll actually, lose money by buying it and trying to grade it. And then another one, which I wanted to share, and we'll just go through the rest, is I really like this work, this Magmortar and the Electrovir. They're just chilling, by the enjoying the cold weather for some reason with fire. And why are fire Pokemons in the snow? Who knows? But I like that one a lot, and I like the other one with both of them, but obviously the other one's much better to me. And we see here that the card I pulled is worth $3, so I lost about $4 to $5 ripping when I could just bought that for $3. Again, Radiant Charizard, how you feel about these cards? I know these are just basic pulls, essentially, $3. but there's so many hits from Crown Zenith that it's probably one of the best sets in the era. And look at the Loon Tone, like beautiful card for only $2. So why are you gonna spend $30 on some Illustrator rares that are not even fan favorite Pokemon when you could pick this up for two and you can buy 20 copies for the same price as one IR? And if that doubles, you literally double your money from $2 to $4, which is much more likely for that to go up $2 than for an Illustrator rare that's already 30 to go up more, especially when it's kind of already had a run. The set value here is 1,400, so that's about 140 packs of Crown Zenith. So if you're gonna rather, spend $140 worth of packs and pull, let's just say, three times, like 75% of that is hits, because Crown Zenith does have a lot of hits, you're still nowhere close to being gonna be able to finish the set. So you might as well just buy each card individually, paycheck by paycheck. And so yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. I don't edit these videos. I just like to kind of go at it raw. So please let me know your favorite Crown Zenith card in the comments. Thanks.